Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa Joyce, and if you haven't joined me before, then thank you so much for joining me today. And if you have joined me before, then welcome back. So if you subscribe to my channel, you might notice that I haven't had any videos up in about a week now. I apologize for that. I was very sick last week, and I am just sort of starting to come out of that now. This is the first time I've had makeup on in a week, so I thought today would be a good day to get back into product testing. And what better thing to do when you're feeling like you're still a little bit under the weather, like your skin hasn't been feeling the greatest the last week or so, than to try out a mask. And we're going to be trying out a product that I received in my February Ipsy subscription, and that is this True Botanicals Resurfacing Moisture Mask. I also want to say that if you've been watching for a while, I'm testing out some new lighting today, so if things seem a little off, I apologize. I will be making some adjustments to get everything working properly, but I like that I can now film in different parts of my home and not just sitting on my bed in front of a window. So back to the mask. If you have not seen one of my reviews before, I'm going to do what I tend to do, which is talk a little bit about the company, talk about the product, and then give you my review or test the product. Today we're going to be doing a test where I'm going to be using this mask on half of my face and then seeing what the difference is between the half of my face that had the mask and the half of my face that did not. So I had an opportunity to do a bit of research into True Botanicals. It was actually not a company I had heard of before. And there's really not much information on this tiny little sample here. It doesn't even tell you how to use the mask or anything like that. It just gives you their website. So I went to their website, and True Botanicals is a company that was founded by two women. It is operated out of the United States, and it is all the products made in the United States as well. The two women who founded it, one of them had been diagnosed with thyroid cancer, I believe it said, a kind of cancer, and she went looking at what kinds of products and chemicals and ingredients were in the skincare products that she was using. They use the term toxins on the website. I am not a fan of the word toxin. I think it is one of those words that's thrown around there to scare people without actually defining what a toxin is. You just say something's a toxin and everybody gets scared of it. In any case, she was looking at the ingredients that go into her skincare and decided that she wanted to produce skincare that had fantastic outcomes from it without using the more harmful ingredients that you oftentimes find in skincare and makeup. She spent a long time studying botanicals. She paired together with a woman who had been involved in a lot of high-tech companies, a leader within those companies in, I think, Apple and Flipbook, things like that, and the two of them together created True Botanicals. So the company is a completely skincare line. It is all skincare products that are supposed to be made from botanical ingredients that are good for your skin without any of the kinds of issues that you would find in ingredients in other products. So they do a few things that I really enjoy, and one of them is that they have a board of people that they work with where you look and they are actually researchers, they are physicians, they're people who really do have some pedigree behind understanding what things do for your skin. They also actually have done studies into their skincare, like actual double-blind studies that they link to. I didn't get too far into that, to talk about their products actually working. And I think that's amazing that they did that. They have a very slick website. They do not have, they have very few places that you can buy it from. It sounds like there's a few retailers, maybe spas and things like that, where you can buy it, but generally you buy it through their website. And they actually talk about this as a way of keeping the cost of their products down, although I'll get to the product costs in a moment. And it's a very slick website. Like, you go in and you can do a quiz where you talk about your skin and it tells you what kind of products you need. And their products look beautiful. Like, they're all in these what appear to be frosted glass dark brown bottles that are all just very sleek and just really nice looking products. The products are pricey. So their skincare products are like $48 American for cleansers. When you get into some of their beauty oils, they're like $110 American. If you get the full size of the mask, which is 1.7 ounces, it's going to set you back $90 American. So they are pricey products, but it does seem like they try very hard to make sure the products are actually working and are doing good things for you. So talking about this product itself, it is a very tiny little container. This, as I mentioned, is the Resurfacing Moisture Mask. The claims of this is that it is a deep exfoliating, non-drying, all-in-one mask that brings back luminosity in 5 minutes flat. It says it's a deep exfoliation mask that it moisturizes and hydrates and gives back a natural, youthful glow. You only need to put this on for 2 to 5 minutes, so it's the kind of thing that will act very quickly on your skin, and it does talk about the kind of ingredients that are in it. It has things like lactic acid, it does have glycerin in it, green and white tea leaf extract, red pond algae, jojoba seed oil, flower extract, flower oils. It is paraben free, and it is going to work by exfoliating your skin. It does say to use it in the evening and to avoid direct exposure to sunlight afterwards, so it is a chemical exfoliator that is in here, as well as ingredients that will moisturize your skin. I think that is everything I have to say about the product, so let us get into the testing. I have my little face mask here, and what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this with a tiny spoon and put it into my little bowl here. I don't think I'm going to need all of this, especially since I'm just going to be doing half of my face. And because this is resealable, then I can just do the other half of my face later and I won't be wasting product. It's a little bit different than when I tried to do the mask that was in a foil pack, because a foil pack you can't really reseal again. So we will just get this open. Some of it's just on the lid there. That smells very floral and botanical. Like you can very much imagine closing your eyes and walking into a lush greenhouse and smelling that. It's a orangish color. I can't quite decide if I like that smell or not. It's very odd. So I'm just gonna use my clean little spoon here to get a little bit of it out. I'm thinking maybe a 1/4 teaspoon is enough to do half of my face. It has very much a jelly texture. Like none of it stayed stuck in the spoon. It all kind of came out at once. And I'm just gonna use the Santi flat brush here. It's a flat foundation brush, but I don't put my foundation on with a flat brush. So I like to use this for masks, and I'm going to use that to apply. It does have a cooling feeling to it, which is quite nice. Now it doesn't actually say how thickly to put this on, so I'm just kind of doing a coat, not super thick. And that amount I put out there was a lot. So you could, I think, pretty easily get 2 coats, maybe 3 of this mask out of that little sample container. So that is all of it on. It doesn't really so much feel cooling anymore. It just feels like moisture on my face. No tingling, no burning, nothing like that, just moisture. So I'm gonna let this sit for the 5 minutes that it said to let it sit for, and then I'll be back before I wash it off to let you know any final thoughts on how it feels. So this has only been on for a couple of minutes, but considering it said to leave on for 2 to 5 minutes, by the time I finish talking and then go and wash it off, it'll be, you know, probably 5 minutes, if not a bit more than that. It doesn't feel like anything. I just feel like I've put moisturizer on my skin. If I could not see just a little bit of shininess out of the bottom of my eye on the side, I could quite easily leave the house right now and forget that I had anything on my face. It really just does feel like a moisturizer. There is no tingling, there is no burning, there is no tightening, there is no drying, there is nothing, which on the one hand, I guess is good. It means it's not doing anything detrimental to my skin. On the other hand, you know, sometimes you like to feel something happening to know that something is happening. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash this off. It says to wash it off with warm water on a clean washcloth. I will go do that, and then I will be back with my bare face so we can see if there's any difference from one side to the other in how my face is looking. Be right back. I've washed off the mask. I have looked as closely as I can at my face. I have felt it. I see no difference between one side and the other. So for a mask that is a resurfacing mask that costs you $90 for the full size container of it, I would like to see a little bit of a difference right away. I think it even says immediate results. It says it brings back luminosity in 5 minutes flat. If I'm looking really hard and really wanting to see a difference, maybe I see a bit of difference, but no. I can't tell at this point if there's going to be long-term benefits if I use this you know, a couple of times, or if I check back again tomorrow morning or something like that, maybe then I will see luminosity. But it does say bring back luminosity in 5 minutes. I don't see any difference at all right now between this side of my face and this side. So in terms of short-term benefits, and I had it on for the full 5 minutes, I don't see anything. I also think, you know, if I'm going to use a mask as something that is a relaxing kind of mask, I want to leave it on for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. If you're telling me something is a mask that I put on for 2 to 5 minutes and then wash it off, I want to see a difference right away, because it's something that should be really quick acting, and I just don't see that, which is disappointing. I will continue trying this because I have enough to do, you know, my whole face 1 or probably 2 more times, and I will see if anything looks different, you know, the next day or in a week or something like that. But as it is right now, I just don't see this mask making that much of a difference. So that's my review. When it comes down to whether this product is a buy or not, I am so torn on this, because I'm gonna have to say that it is a no from this first trial of the test. But you have this company that is doing all of these studies that show their products being effective. And I really, really want to believe in what this company does, because it seems like they're doing some really awesome, innovative stuff. This did not do the immediate results right away that it said it was going to, which is why I have to say this is a pass. If I find out anything different, I will, if I want to update in any way, I'll put that all in the description bar below. So I want to thank you for watching this video with me today. If you received this and had a chance to try it and have your own thoughts on it, leave me a comment. I respond to every comment that I get. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you would like to watch more of my product reviews, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon. Bye.